All right, let's get into this. I saw this about a month ago, and I was debating whether to do a video on it or not. But today I saw the fourth video linking this to the Mandela Effect, which this is not a Mandela Effect if these people are still alive 30 years later. There's videos being made that, in this reality they survived or whatever. That's not what this is about. This would be more along the lines of a Sandy hoax. Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting or Boston bombing. Things that, if you do hundreds of hours of research, like I did myself, they pose so many questions. It's hard to even imagine how it could have gone down the way you were told. There's just no possible way. 9/11, parts of that, many people died. We don't know if anyone died at Sandy Hook or the Boston bombing or apparently in this disaster either. Now, I'll get into this in a second. But many people did die on 9/11. That was an awful day in history. However, I don't see any evidence of planes hitting the Pentagon or in that open field. There's just no evidence. So I don't believe the story I was told. I don't believe the story I was told about Sandy Hook after all my research. However, if this is true, I don't believe these people even were on the Challenger. Now, I saw this. I was in the classroom. I think I was about 12 years old. And I saw this explode on TV. They put it on. And I remember seeing it explode on the TV in the classroom. And there was a teacher on board, Krista McCullough, and I was led to believe that all 7 people died in the disaster. Well, starting in January of 2015, videos started to surface where they were saying that, I think the first one that came out was that Judith was still alive, now a professor at Yale University. 30 years later, same name, Judith Resnick, who died on the Challenger, is still alive, okay? I see a resemblance there. Could be the same woman. I don't know if it is. I'm not saying it is, okay? This is not clickbait. I'm not doing this for views. I'm doing this because I see people linking this up to the Mandela Effect, and I think that's so misleading. So this guy here looks like it could be this guy. His name's Claude Onizuka, and this is Ellison. I don't know. They have the same last name. I guess it's supposed to be his brother or something. You can go research this if you want. But, some of these, that looks like that could be that man 30 years later. And they're both Michael J. Smith. He's at UW University now, apparently. And he died in the Challenger. Some of this stuff is pretty interesting because, like this guy here, with the one weird eye here, looks like he could be the same man to me 30 years later. This guy's Francis Richard Scobie, and this guy's Richard Scobie. So, I don't know. Thumb this up if you believe that it's possible that this could be along the lines of a Sandy Hook or Sandy hoax and Boston bombing or quasi 9/11. A lot of people died in that, but the story we were told didn't go down the way that, we were told it went down. So I don't know. This is pretty crazy. When I first saw this, I was just a little bit blown away. That there doesn't necessarily look like the same woman to me. These two guys here, it just looks like them 30 years later. Same here, except for the gap in the teeth here. I saw some videos where this woman was speaking in a video, and then she was speaking. The mannerisms seemed similar. I don't know. I just can see it being possible, okay? I don't know if this is true. I will let you come to your own conclusions. But it was interesting when I came across this. I wasn't really going to cover it, but I decided to go ahead and cover it because people are linking it to the Mandela Effect, and I think that's so misleading. So, who knows? I feel I've been lied to my whole life. Thumb this up if you could see where this could be a possibility. Thumb it down if this is total BS and this just, tinfoil hat wearing stuff here. Whatever. That's fine. If that's your opinion, that's great. But I had to throw this out there. I wanted to make everyone aware that this was going around. And that's about it. I will talk to everyone soon.